Today we're going to be taking a look at some ERLC suggestions. So I've done a video like this before, but you guys keep suggesting new interesting features, so we're going to take a look again today and look at some more amazing update suggestions that you guys have. Drop a like and subscribe if you enjoy. Let's get straight into it. So of course I'm talking about the suggestions channel on the PRC Discord server. Now anyone can look through this and there are thousands and thousands of suggestions in this channel. People post hundreds a day, probably even thousands a day to be honest. Some are interesting, some are maybe a bit extreme, and some are absolutely insane. So we're just going to be scrolling up, having a look at some of the most liked ones from kind of the last couple of days, and also taking a look at some of the least supported ones in a way. So let's get straight into this one here. Already strikes my interest. So fix the names of some places that had Liberty in it. This isn't good for servers that RP in other countries. Okay, I kind of like that. And this is definitely something possible, to be honest. If you think about it, on like the police team, you can change the name of the police station in a private server. So I don't see why you can't do it with things like this. You know, River City News, you could change it to like ITV News, for example, if it's a UK server, or ABC News if it's America or something like that. That would be pretty cool. And maybe you could change this to like Starbucks or something. That would be pretty cool. So yeah. Definitely like that idea, actually. I will support that one. Really like that one there. Let's take a look what else we can find. Oh my gosh, this one strikes my eye. Rolls Royce Wraith, 280k prestige. Must have an ERLC, not to mention it would be great for RPs and just driving around. You know what? That looks really, really nice. However, I don't think it will look that nice in ERLC. I mean, if we take a look, currently they did add some luxury cars recently. Well, not recently, but like in the last couple of years. For example, we've got the G-Wagon here. We've got the Audi Q8. I guess this car is kind of a luxury car as well. And of course we have this Range Rover, but I mean, I don't see people driving any of them 4 cars I listed really. It's very, very rare I do, and they're only useful in certain roleplay scenarios. Like, yeah, this car looks absolutely incredible, don't get me wrong, but how many people actually drive this in a public server? It's slow, it's nothing special really, it doesn't drive amazingly compared to other vehicles for the same price, and it's only useful in specific roleplay scenarios like an escort, for example, which doesn't happen all too often. So maybe their time would be better spent into other vehicles that people would actually drive in a public server, such as, I don't know, a Ferrari or something a bit more interesting, especially given ERLC's player base is primarily children like Ferraris more than some luxury Rolls Royce, for example. But that's just my opinion. I do think this would be really, really cool. I do think it will maybe get added something similar to that at some point. But I think there's other cars that would be better suited for the game than that one. But continuing on, what do we have? Liberty County Cafe expansion, including bigger cafe, more foods, food truck, and new drink. Again, that would be something really, really interesting. I thought it was by the cafe. I'm actually ages away. That would be something interesting. But again, how many times do people actually use the cafe? And how many times will people use a cafe food or drink truck or whatever you would call it? Like, we have one for Three Guys, the Mexican restaurant. People do not use them, like, do not. In fact, I think the Mexican restaurant and the Three Guys food truck are the least spawned vehicles in ERLC, if I remember correctly. When I did the video where the developer gave me facts about some of the vehicles, I think it was the least spawned vehicles. So it doesn't make sense to add another one and expand the cafe when, I mean, people don't use it as it is. It seems like a little bit of a waste of time to me. However, would be cool, but to be honest, I think this cafe does the job for the amount it gets used. It's pretty cool. I've also just noticed this looks really, really weird. Look how the wheels here stick out so much out of the back of the car. That looks insane. And this one, wow, enough is enough. Give the bank security SUV an amber or purple light bar. I mean, sure, but I don't think they'd have that in real life, to be honest. Maybe in America, I don't know, but I know in the UK, like, security vehicles like this for banks don't really have lights on them, like orange or even purple lights. I've never seen purple lights on any car for that matter, so maybe not, but it would be cool, I suppose. Add a use to the heavy rescue. It's such a cool design. Right now it almost serves no purpose with no water tank or special ability. Floodlight on top of the truck, that would be cool. Make it able to house patients or something, again, would be cool. Yeah, I don't really have anything to say about that. It would be cool. A lot of you guys seem to like that as well, so very, very nice. I'm seeing a lot here about the fire department. Oh, what a lovely BMW that is. Yes, add hang on a minute, I just realized this guy said add the M5 G80. That does not make sense. This is an M3 and the M5 is the G90, I believe, the new one. If you guys know what the new M5 looks like, let me know in the comments if you think it looks good or bad. It's a bit controversial, but yes, we need a car like this. That would be so sick in ERLC. But as I was saying, there's a lot here about fire department update, and the fire department update is coming soon. We know that, and in fact, if we search up in here in the suggestions channel and we search up tiller truck, look how many suggestions there are. 1,765 results specifically mentioning a tiller truck. If you guys don't know what a tiller truck is, this is a great showcase of one. So it's basically a ladder truck, but the ladder is a trailer, if that makes sense. So you can see the front part's kind of like a truck and the back part is pretty much like a truck trailer, like a semi truck. So pretty cool. And you know what, we do have a fire department update coming soon. In fact, if we go onto the owner of ERLC's Twitter account, Mr. Fergie, you can see on January 30th, this was his last tweet, he said, "We've heard the community request, we're working on an exciting new fire department update, but they take some time, stay tuned for more progress." So they did confirm that a fire department update is coming, and you know what, it would not surprise me if something like this was added in that update along with water rescues. I think that is also quite a suggested thing, and that'll be really cool. You can see people literally just spamming tiller truck. People really want one. And water rescue, as you can see, has 646 results, and anything like this would be pretty cool. I don't know what these vehicles do specifically, but they just look cool. So what on earth is this? This looks awesome. If this ever got added to ERLC, that would be pretty cool. Although this does kind of remind me of the what is it, like the heavy rescue game pass I think they have in the game. And to be honest, I think if they added water rescue, it would be really good for that game pass because not many people buy it, and that could make people buy it a whole lot more. This is what I was looking for. This one is kind of really oversaturated, this picture, but you can see the idea. So a truck here with like two little surfboards on it and a fire trailer. I think I've shown this in one of my other suggestions videos, but this would be really cool. Definitely something I can see adding if they ever add boats, but that would be pretty big update, so who knows. We've got another suggestion here for amber lights on the bank truck vehicle. I mean, you guys seem to really like it. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I don't see why they wouldn't do it, to be honest. Need to be the same plate. Is that really the case? If you spawn in a trailer and a car, they have different number plates. So this one isn't a custom number plate on this Land Rover or Range Rover that I have, or Terrain Traveller as it's called in the game. So EIM412, let's remember that. And then let's go and spawn in a trailer and see if the number plate on the trailer matches. So EIM412, they don't. Wow. Okay, yes, that definitely needs to be fixed. Don't know if that's a glitch or something, but that would be really cool if they matched up, especially for role plays and stuff. If you have different number plates on the trailer and the car, that'd be kind of weird. I don't know if that's how it is in America, but I know in the UK, if you have a trailer, it has to be the same number plate as the vehicle that is towing it, if that makes sense. Add a first aid kit to PD. That is a very good idea. Add more features to the phone, like a custom homepage, moving the music player to the bottom, a better taxi app, etc. This is very cool. I really like this. So this is, I believe, as the person said, this is from the developer's portfolio. And you can see these are kind of similar to what's in ERLC. There's just a few extra things, like I don't think this weather app is here. The way this taxi system works is definitely different to ERLC's, and the music stuff, yeah, very cool. I do like this a lot, to be honest, although most of that is already in the game. So being able to hang from the vehicle's running boards, that would be cool. Wow, this photo is so high quality. Oh my gosh, this is insane. Anyway, I got sidetracked. Would be cool, but I feel like it would definitely get abused if you could just jump on the side of a police car. I feel like trolls would have a great time with that one. Make private server staff only assets. This would help private roleplay servers a lot. Being able to have vehicles, uniforms, weapons, and tools that only people with mod plus commands will help so much. I guess that's good, a good idea, but you can kind of already restrict them, like restrict tools and vehicles inside of ERLC, so I don't really think they'll add that, but cool idea. Make a C8 police interceptor at the commander/chief deputy rank. What in the GTA 5 is this? This is insane. To be honest, that card does look cool, but I don't think they'll add it because they already have a Corvette on the police team already. And I think they're trying to go with more realistic police vehicles, right? Like, you don't see a Corvette on a police team in real life. And if you do, certainly not as common as it will get used in ERLC. So probably not the best idea, but some other police cars would definitely be cool. And again, of course, as time goes on, they'll eventually add more and more cars, so makes sense. Heavy wreckers, yes, I really like this idea. Oh my gosh, what is happening here? This is really cool. You can just about see here a tow truck for larger vehicles would be really useful. You can't tow fire trucks at the minute, you can't tow trucks, ironically, and any big vehicles. I don't even think you can tow like food trucks and stuff. You might be able to, I don't know, but any of the larger vehicles you can't really do. So yes, that would be very cool. More DOT updates though, but not many people use DOT really, but it would be very cool. And of course, increased realism for when it's needed. New fire department truck models, again, we've seen all of these. This one looks really cool, to be honest. I do like that one. Looks like this is a thumbnail from someone's YouTube video. And we'll do one more, which this one definitely sticks out to me. So add different accessories to the Bearcat, and I don't know what this is. Is this like some crazy ram bar or something? Looks pretty cool. Definitely would get abused inside of ERLC. Trolls would also love this, but it would be cool for roleplay servers. And to be honest, it would be pretty cool to get more accessories. I assume they don't just mean this, they probably mean like, you know, I don't know, like a working gun system from the top of the Bearcat or something, which I don't know if that's even how they work in real life, but more stuff like that would be cool. I'm also noticing some binoculars on the top of this one, which would be cool actually to have like binoculars on top of the Bearcat in ERLC. But yeah, there's loads and loads of suggestions. Oh my gosh, this is AI generated for sure. I really recommend you guys come check this out if you want to just look at some interesting suggestions for ERLC. But that is all for this video. Why is my trailer despawned? Okay, sure. That is all for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Drop a like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts on these suggestions in the comments below, and hopefully I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!